What's up, Canyons Radio? It's your gaming champ, Josh Matthew T. And let's start this show off with talking about United Front Games being closed down, being confirmed. So the makers of Sleeping Dog and the more recent Smash and Grab have closed down. All indication that it has happened was that you couldn't no longer purchase Smash and Grab on Steam. And it was only last weekend that Smash and Grab was free on Steam. What are with me today, guys, is Chet Severn and Matt Wig. What are your thoughts on this this epidemic going on?
Well,
Chet?
it's a shame.
It's a shame.
Unfortunate that a company that's been providing such great entertainment for this game is being ultimately shut down, and no one's going to be able to improve this game.
Do you think it was money issues?
Probably.
Do you think they had money issues?
Oh yeah.
Because most of the time, companies that shut down, they have money issues, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a company of your own? Chat.
What do you
mean? Do you have a company of your own? Let's like film company, any kind of gaming company, anything that you work with your with friends or family type thing.
Well, not really.
No.
Oh.
What about you, Matt? Do you can you for cold-heartedly say that you experienced something like this?
What?
Can you experience that you've gone through, I guess we can call it bankruptcy? In any company. Or have been at a company that have experienced bankruptcy.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Really?
But it's a shame because Sleeping Dogs was like a gem in, the gaming space.
Oh, yeah. Keep going. What's going on?
But people saw it too much like kind of like a GTA / Yakuza kind of clone.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very groundbreaking and inventive, and it was more story focused than any of those games, which is what most people liked about it. So,
I mean, speaking of GTA, Rockstar over here released their new Red Dead game, set to release fall 2017. Do you guys like Red Dead?
Yes.
Yes. What do you like about Red Dead, Chet?
Just the general atmosphere, the Wild West.
Wild West.
It's the best part of it, in my mind.
Do you like? So you guys are sound guys, right?
Yeah.
Can you consider yourself a sound guy, Matt?
I'm more of a filmmaker, but I do have a lot of sound experience.
Okay. So, the trailer that released
Has no sound.
even though it doesn't have any sound,
No.
what do you think about the image quality? What do you think about the graphics within Red Dead? Do you think they can up it up a little bit more? Is it good the way it is? Or what are your thoughts?
Good. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
This dude is tired over here.
Honest. I've been here a long time, man. Don't you?
Oh, great. Matt's trying to talk Western again.
Speaking of what, just kidding. No, I mean, the game's gonna look, gorgeous regardless. It's gonna depend on, when we get those first shots of the people's faces, the models, see how they rendered those, and if they look, at least
Somewhat decent?
somewhat decent, but in the sense that that'd be next gen decent.
Right.
Okay.
Which means that they have to be at the best last generation.
So, I'm assuming you guys have played GTA 5, right?
No,
Well, not really, but
I'm not. I don't.
we have played the first Rockstar, if I recall. Have you played in the first Rockstar? Not Rockstar. Yeah.
GTA 5?
Red Dead.
No. I'm talking about GTA 5. Have you guys
Okay.
played
No.
GTA 5?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't care about GTA 5.
Yeah.
Have you seen any like YouTube videos like of the PlayStation gameplay and the Xbox gameplay, console gameplay?
I've seen Let's Plays of it. Yes.
Okay, so you've seen what the graphics look like,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So do you think that Rockstar can make Red Dead look like a PC version of GTA
Well,
for
it's
the
not-
consoles?
Well, first off, it's not even coming to PC. Second of off, probably.
Because Xbox over here is supposed to be quote unquote transforming into PC, I guess. Is it? Have you guys heard that?
Yes, I have heard of it.
What I have heard more, well, I mean, yeah, they do the cross-play with Windows 10, but Xbox also, at least with the One S, has the ability to do native 4K gaming because they have the Ultra HD Blu-ray player in theirs. This means that the games being played on those will most likely be like, more native than, anything on the PS4. But Red Dead 2, or Rockstar's announced that they have exclusive content for the PS4 version of Red Dead 2 in a tweet that I read before going on to this. And they announced that Red Dead Redemption would be on PS Now pretty soon.
Oh,
which is pretty cool.
Okay, that's always awesome.
I mean, who loves Red Dead?
And the latest news is Nintendo, which was believed to have launched the what they're calling the Switch, is a hybrid portable home gaming system like no other. And yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the Switch? Because we early morning watched that launch trailer. What do you guys expect from that game, from the console, and are you gonna buy it?
Well, first thing to consider is that when you look at that 3-minute trailer, they're showing a lot of things about the console, with it being this weird kind of thing where most of the power is in this tablet that you can take around. I was like, that's where you put the games, which is actually cartridges, not discs. They went back a generation.
Back to the cartridge.
It's back to the cartridge for now.
And they're not like huge, clunky, like N64 cartridges. They're more like the
Nintendo DS
cartridges. Yeah, I was playing Skyrim though, and it's like, is that Skyrim?
Yeah, the guy was playing. Okay, so if you guys haven't seen the trailer, the actor on screen was playing Skyrim on his TV. Skyrim. Wow. The guy was playing Skyrim on his TV, and what had happened was he was I guess he had to go somewhere or whatever, and so he takes his controller, and he takes out a little portable tablet.
Yeah.
Puts the controller on the tablet and starts playing and leaving the house.
Yeah, and and this tablet's built with all of these weird little nooks and crannies. Like, it actually has a kickstand, so instead of holding it like this, you can sit down. You can take the controllers off the tablet and play with it like that. You can get the controller for it. That's the same thing. You can actually take the two parts of the tablet and use them as separate controllers.
Wow.
Which is really trippy.
Woo. And I mean, okay, speaking of the two controllers, that co-op, that wouldn't be the best thing to play on, I don't think.
Yeah, small screen
That
co-op.
might be a little harder.
Because normally when
Unless
you think
you have your own.
normally when you think of split screen, you think of cutting the thing in half.
Yeah.
So the tablet that they are given for the mobile, it's not really that big.
Right.
Well, let's also consider this too. I mean, back in the N64 days and the Sega Genesis days,
Right.
TVs weren't as big as they were, and they made it work.
Yep.
So the way I see this, and if you also notice, most like games coming out, their multiplayer are dropping the split screen, which is bad and disgraceful because everybody loves split screen.
Right.
Like, me and my brother a couple months ago, we were playing Battlefront split screen. It's like, why would anybody take this off? Halo 5 took it off. I think Call of Duty took.
Now, how did they? So
I don't know for sure.
Halo 5 that
Halo 5.
used to have split screen, correct?
Yeah.
So how do they
used to.
have how's the local multiplayer with Halo 5? Is it
You have to do LAN. So, like, if you want to play with your friend in Halo 5, you have to bring your own Xbox,
Yeah.
bring your own monitor, and LAN.
That's what makes me mad.
Wow.
Like,
So
I
it's
remember
exactly
that.
like how Halo was on the PC with the red versus blue teams.
Yes,
Yep.
but I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, that was
You know,
okay.
I mean, yeah, that was okay,
for
but
PC,
like
That made sense.
That's okay
It's
because you know it's a
PC.
PC. You already connected to internet. It makes sense that you want to like include split
multiple
screen-
people. Yeah.
split screen co-op or anything like that.
Yeah.
But a console, back in the early days, a console was just like, guys, guess what? You got 4 controller ports. You know what that means? You can play with
Actually,
4
back then it was more like
You can play with your friends.
No, see, the
Then they added
PS2
4.
had 2. Xbox had 4. GameCube had 4. But
So what you're saying is PlayStation is the last to hop on the bandwagon.
Pretty much.
Sorry, Sony.
well, I mean, to their credit, I mean, with Bluetooth and wireless now, people can now have like 8 controllers.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, we've all seen the Super Smash Brothers 8.
Yes.
Yeah, all the
That-
controllers and all the people that can fight on one
People
system.
are like, oh, we don't have another controller. It's okay. I have my 3DS, and that's a controller.
Or you can use the original controls.
Which is another thing, actually. It's kind of weird. It's it is kind of like a hybrid, like I said, a hybrid portable in the sense that you know you take this big tablet around, it has controllers and has all this stuff.
Then you have your Wiimotes.
And they were playing Super Smash Brothers, but like I said, like the 2 controllers on the side you can take off, and they either can be one controller or you're playing Smash Brothers because like design of that game is so simple, it becomes 2 controllers.
Oh.
Which is so weird.
Which I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
So basically, it's 2 small Wii remotes. That's what
it's
you're
too
telling me.
small,
It's like they got Apple
but it's a
TV
small
remotes.
Wii remote with a nunchuck on it.
Okay.
You know, I had other Wii remote that
Yeah.
have a nunchuck. What other things did I notice? I'm sorry, I've been talking so much. She hasn't got like a word in.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the thing that I was noticing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like with this new system, you could literally take it out of the house if you want
yes,
to.
you can.
Yes, thank goodness,
So
because
it's not like
The
remote.
only problem that I see with that though is charging. Do you have to bring
Ooh, that would
the
be-
whole system to charge your tablet?
Well, here's the thing, which is an interesting question.
yeah, that's
If you guys bought a Wii U, like I did,
Okay.
um,
well, I do as I own one too. So
I don't. So
anyway, so the gamepad had its own separate charging thing that wasn't attached to the console whatsoever. It's just something that you know you can plug into and charge it.
right,
I have a feeling this is going to have something similar to that. When it's in its console base, it's charging, but
so
it's
it also
probably-
has a separate charger. Where you
It's
can
probably
take
have a
it.
separate charger thing as well that you can like throw in your backpack, go out, be like, all right, I'm going to school. I'm bringing my Nintendo Switch with me.
I mean, the only
a
people
weird
that
name.
would
That's a
that
weird
would
name.
oh my
I'll bring my
God.
Switch.
That sounds like a Switchblade. I'm gonna bring my Switch today. Hey,
650 for King, guys.
or
hey
if I-
guys, cops calling.
If I see class suspensions because of that, I'm just gonna be.
I brought my
ridiculously
Switch
upset.
to class. What? Teacher walks
Once again,
in.
just continuing with like the weird names for Nintendo.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
everybody was complaining about the Wii until they played the Wii. Like, yeah, this is cool. Nobody really loved Nintendo.
Nobody loves
Wii.
Nintendo names until they start playing it.
Yeah,
Except with the exception of the Wii U, because I even think the Wii U.
No,
It's-
the Wii U had a stupid name because it
Yeah.
was like Wii U.
And people were confused by that. It was just like, wait, do I need to buy this? It's a Wii, so can I just play games on my old Wii?
Yeah.
What's really going on? Can I just buy the tablet
Nope.
separately?
you have to trade in.
It's just,
Wasn't it something where you can like it's just you can buy it and then if you have a Wii already, it's compatible with that. So all you have to do is just have it, or was it?
No, it's
it
an
can
actual
play Wii games.
Uh-huh.
It's a program.
It's a program.
Within the
You
Wii
can
U
transfer
system.
stuff over, but the easiest way is like if you had like your SD card for your Wii, you just plug it in, take off it out, and put it back into your new system.
I do have one of those. Whoops!
But
The Wii's in my room. I can do that.
it's just, I mean, it's just weird that with everybody announcing like, you know, PS4 Pro, Xbox Scorpio. Nintendo's like, here's a legit new console for you guys.
Here's something that has thought of, and we're doing it first.
Yep.
You can have 4K, you can have HDR and Xbox and PlayStation, but here's something where you can play mobile, and then if you're done playing mobile, you can just continue on the TV.
Yeah, and like the thing is, this console is not gonna be as powerful as either the PS4 or the Xbox One.
No way.
I don't think it's gonna.
It would be
powerful.
years until Nintendo
the
gets that powerful.
display on TVs, like if you have an HD TV, I believe the console can put out 900p. It's not even a full 1080p. It's just a little bit better than 720. The tablet itself goes to 720, which is actually pretty good for a tablet.
Yeah, that's really good.
Especially if you can take it around everywhere and play it.
Most iPhones do.
Most
What is it,
iPhones
like
do 720.
720. Some do like
My
9.
iPhone can do
something.
1080.
Well, that's because you have
Your
the
phone does
7.
1080. You lucky.
Well, the last iPhones can do 1080 as well.
Yeah.
It's just the no, wait, no, I'm gonna take that back. It was 720 still. Tablets, but
Back to the real world.
back to the real world.
But
iPad can do 1080. Actually, no, this one goes a little bit above 1080.
Okay.
I can believe that.
Well, I mean, bigger screen, the more you can put in.
Well, it's not about
I guess.
necessarily making a bigger screen. It's about how many pixels you can cram in there.
Yeah.
Because everything can be reduced. You just make the pixels smaller.
Yeah.
Let me see what else that's kind of interesting about.
We got Pokemon Sun and Moon. That demo came out in
But
Australia.
none of us got to play it, Josh.
It came out
That's
in parts of
unfortunate.
Australia
That stinks.
and parts of Europe.
Are you Australian?
That's not the U.S.
No.
Are you hanging out with Hugh Jackman? Is he playing it right
Okay,
now?
you know what? I've seen the pictures that they've released from them because they do screenshots. And one I caught my eye. It was kind of funny. It was a Doug Trio with blonde hair.
Doug Trio?
With
blonde hair?
hair.
Wow.
All three had like blonde wigs.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
Fabulous. Everybody's fabulous. Fabulous.
It doesn't top Executor, but
with the
It's-
long
with
palm
the
tree.
with the long palm tree neck.
Yeah.
What's the funniest Aloha form that you've seen so far?
I haven't seen any. I'm actually kind of keep myself in reserve.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, smart.
I mean,
smart.
look, a month. Look,
Plead the fifth.
the game's coming out in a month. I already pre-ordered it. I got Sun. I'm gonna pick it up. It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna pre-order Sun, and then I was like,
No.
nah.
Why?
I mean, on one issue there's finance, and on the other issue I'm like, all these Aloha forms. It's like, do I really need to support Nintendo's addiction to supplying us with like random bull?
If you want a Pokemon game on console, maybe.
I mean, if they release another Pokemon game on console for Xbox or for PlayStation or for Wii, I would get that.
What about this? What if this happens? March comes around. Nintendo Switch is released.
Okay.
Hey guys, you can now play Pokemon Sun and Moon on your pad on Switch.
That would be really good
that would be
marketing.
cool. That would be
That's
cool.
a good call.
Wait. No. The thing is, because I'm a big first person player. Like
Yeah.
I like the aspect of role playing. Don't get me wrong. I like third person playing.
You like
And
first
8-bit.
person. You like Skyrim. You like shooters. You like
yeah. I like first person because I like to feel like I'm actually there.
That you're in the
Battlefield
game.
1?
That I'm in the game. Yes, even like Battlefield 1.
Yep.
I like to feel like I'm there, and if I can create my character to where I know what I look like, but most people don't, then
That'd be amazing.
oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah, that's not bad.
Nintendo, pick that up.
Do it.
We are Canyons Radio trying to give you ideas on how to make Pokemon the greatest game to ever be released.
So
world.
But yeah, speaking of Pokemon, you guys are old enough to remember Pokemon the first movie, right?
Are we gonna talk about that screen that they're gonna have?
Sort of.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna the
20th anniversary of the fan size. And
20th anniversary.
20th. I'm turning 21, so they came out 1996.
He's such a late bloomer, Chet.
Yes.
Such a late bloomer.
You know what, Matt?
Oy.
Just because you're what, 23, 22?
We're 21.
21.
Okay. I'm not going to get into the whole thing because that's fucking gross. But
What?
Wait, what?
Maybe I
what
wanna hear
segment of
this
being
now.
21 is gross?
No,
No, you're telling us.
I'm not saying that 21 is gross. I'm saying the fact that how you got to be 21 is gross. If you think about it, and I know there's some dirty-minded viewers that we have. If you think about it, that's gross.
Wait,
And
what?
I'm not gonna even think about it because that's gross.
I'm confused.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Have you heard
what?
of the birds and the bees?
Well, hey.
Well, duh, Sherlock.
Well,
Now-
have you ever thought about how you're going to turn 21 and how that's gross? Because
How-
the same reason
what?
why we're already are 21 and how that's gross?
Wait
And how
a
people-
minute.
How
What?
people listening to this
Yeah,
right now
what?
who have already turned 21 or 18 and how that's gross? You're just basically like...
Okay. I'm gonna just say it straight up.
You're backpedaling, buddy.
Birth is gross. Birth is gross.
But
I
you
can
were
understand.
birthed.
I can understand being birthed.
You can't.
And I'm alive and everything. I came through. But the thought of that shit is gross. It's just gross. Just let it at that. Okay? Okay? Don't.
Anyway, guys, PSVR is $400.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know how we got onto that weird topic.
Almost done.
But yeah, if you guys want to go check out Pokemon the movie, it's going to be in participating Cinemark theaters Saturday, October 29th, and Tuesday, November 1st. I don't know why it's spread out like that, but you would also be able to watch the original Pikachu short.
Sweet.
All right.
Yeah,
Now, what are we going to talk about next?
that's it. That's all I wanted to cover, guys.
Come on. What?
Come on, man.
This little short is a brief exploration of what's going to come on Friday.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's why I wanted to do this, because it's a little sneak peek of everything. And yeah. So with that being said, I'm Josh Matthew T.
And I'm Chet Severn.
And I'm Matthew Wegg.
You can follow us on all of our social medias. Make sure you go to canyonsradio.com to figure out what that is. And I'll see you tomorrow, Friday.
And guys, just want to remind you that it's not just this show we have on Canyons Radio. We have all these other programs. There's an episode of Health Bar you can listen to right now. Health Bar. Yeah.
Film Reel.
Film Reel.
Shout-outs.
Film Reel's up right now. We talk about the Logan trailer and some Michael Bay hijinks for Transformers 5. We have Out of Context. And,
We have late nights.
We have late nights as well. We have a lot of good stuff coming your way, guys. Just keep listening, and I hope you guys have a good night.